In the vastness of human existence, worries and questions permeate our journey. In our hearts, an incessant search for meaning, for deeper understanding, resounds like an ancestral call. But why this incessant search for understanding? What is the underlying purpose of our experiences? Could the answer to these questions be the thread that creates a narrative that connects all aspects of our existence? Perhaps it is in these questions that we unravel the complexities of our own consciousness. We are explorers of ourselves, navigating inner seas in search of wisdom. The complexity of life challenges us to explore the deepest mysteries of existence. But on our journey, as I always say, we are not mere spectators. We are co-creators of our reality. It is in this enigma that the transition from the Newtonian paradigm to a more integrated, unified vision is taking place, interweaving the discoveries of quantum physics with the spiritual wisdom that comes from ancient teachings. As we move from a Newtonian view of reality to a more spiritual understanding, the search for answers is intertwined with the evolution of human thought. And in the midst of this exploration, profound questions arise. Does consciousness shape reality, or is it a mere spectator? Quantum physics, with its intriguing theories of subatomic particles, offers clues about the role of observation in the creation of reality. But I think many people's question may still be, how do these principles connect with ancient spiritual wisdom? So today, let's embark on a journey to discover how this transition of perspective works from the traditional Newtonian model to a more unified view, influenced by quantum physics and ancient spiritual wisdom, exploring the corners of our own existence to unlock the secrets that lie between the visible and invisible worlds. In our quest for understanding, we are guided by paradigms that shape the way we perceive the universe. The traditional Newtonian view presents us with a universe composed of distinct entities, governed by precise and immutable laws. This is a mechanical view, where everything is predictable and separate, like parts of a great cosmic clock. In the Newtonian view, we are led to perceive the universe as a well-orchestrated machine, where each component follows defined trajectories. It is predictability and apparent order that comfort the mind, providing a sense of stability and control. But is this the complete view of reality? The transition to the quantum perspective calls us to abandon this apparent comfort. Quantum physics challenges our notion of a rigid and predictable universe. Here, the consciousness of the observer emerges as an active force in determining reality. It's as if the very act of observing a quantum particle not only reveals its position, but influences its very existence. What once seemed certain and absolute now unfolds in an intriguing game of probabilities and possibilities. Quantum vision doesn't separate the observer from the observed. On the contrary, it unites them in a delicate interconnection. We are invited to reconsider not only what we perceive, but how we perceive. Reality, in this context, is shaped not only by physical laws, but by our own consciousness. This change in perspective is like opening a door to the unknown, challenging our deep-rooted beliefs and inviting us to explore a territory where certainty dissolves into mystery. I'm not saying that the quantum view denies the validity of the Newtonian view, but it is something that transcends it, something that invites us to embrace uncertainty and actively participate in the creation of our own reality. We are, therefore, on the threshold of a new understanding, where the boundaries between the observer and the observed disappear, and consciousness is revealed as a fundamental element in existence. As I mentioned at the beginning that there was a connection with ancient spiritual teachings, there is a universal law that fits in perfectly with this subject. The universal principle that mentions "as above, so below" suggests that the macrocosm and the microcosm are intertwined. the great mirror of the universe that reflects not only the vast cosmos, but also the innermost parts of our own consciousness. It's as if each of us carries with us a hologram of the entire universe, and our actions, thoughts, and emotions project this image onto the screen of reality. Then, what we project onto the cosmic hologram returns to us, an eternal movement between creation and experience. It's a perspective that invites us to explore the depths of our own being, to recognize the subtle influence we exert on the great universe. Perhaps we are destined to discover the intrinsic power that resides at the intersection between the inner and the outer, a journey to recognize the intrinsic magic that permeates every breath, every thought, as we actively participate in the creation of reality, which is our existence. Faced with the unknown, quantum physics leads us into a fascinating realm, the multiverse, a cosmic interweaving of multiple dimensions and timelines. As I said, it's a journey in which we are challenged to abandon the bonds of linear reality and embrace the vastness of what could be. Quantum physics presents us with the vision of a universe that is not limited to the singularity. Instead, we are confronted with the possibility of a multiverse, where every choice not made, every possibility not explored, finds its own expression in a unique timeline. It's as if our path, our destiny, unfolds in a series of infinite variations, and our individual perception plays a crucial role in selecting these variations. When we look at this ocean of possibilities, a fundamental question arises. How does our individual perception influence the choice of a reality among the infinite options? Here, we enter the border between the mind and the universe, where consciousness becomes a beacon in the vastness of the multiverse. The choice of a timeline, the selection of a reality, becomes an act of authenticity, of conscious alignment with the flow of the universe. At this point of convergence between quantum physics and spiritual wisdom, we can understand the responsibility inherent in our ability to choose. Every moment can be seen as a crossroads, and our choices shape not only our destiny, but the very texture of reality. That's why it's so important to transcend the limitations of everyday linear perception in order to create reality. Because the mind, which often gets stuck in the past or anxiously projects itself into the future, finds freedom in understanding that now is an access point to an infinity of possibilities. So, remember, our perception is what really becomes like a compass on our journey. And consciousness, in this context, is an active participant in co-creating our reality. As I said before, the simple act of observing a particle can influence its behavior. So, our choices and perceptions shape the course of events. With every decision, every choice, we are, in a way, tuning in to the flow of the universe around us. In this co-creation of reality, we are shaping it not only by action, but by the attentive look and awareness that permeates every thought. This balance between choice and perception not only challenges our conventional conceptions, but also invites us to recognize the magnitude of our participation in the great work of existence. Consciousness, like a light that illuminates even the darkest parts of reality, reveals itself as a beacon of authenticity, guiding us through the complexities of the quantum events that make up the unfolding of our lives. By accepting the responsibility that comes with the role of conscious observer, we are invited to reflect on the impact of our choices not only on our immediate world, but on the wider dimensions of the multiverse. Each act of perception, each conscious decision, becomes a thread that connects all things. We can say then that consciousness becomes the bridge between infinite potential and manifest reality. And this is where we come across the fourth dimension, which emerges as the creative source that creates the nuances of our three-dimensional existence. As if it were a reservoir of infinite possibilities, this dimension transcends our conventional perception, inviting us to explore the boundaries of cosmic potential. The fourth dimension, as well as being a source, reveals itself as a mirror that reflects our intentions, desires, and aspirations. Each thought, like a stone thrown into this dimensional ocean, generates ripples that resonate through time. In this dimension, past, present, and future converge, allowing us to glimpse not only what is, but what can be. Thus, the fourth dimension becomes an invitation to expand consciousness, a window beyond the boundaries of traditional understanding. In essence, it shows us the nature of creation, inviting us to embrace the infinite possibilities that unfold before us. Life is no longer a series of isolated events, but a series of interactions between our being and the universe. From this, we realize that self-knowledge is the key to unlocking the universal laws that intertwine in our lives. In a world where the external reflects the internal, self-knowledge becomes the key to all manifestation. The universal laws, like invisible threads, connect to the core of our being. In essence, we are the manifestation of what we emit internally. Every thought, every emotion contributes to the constant flow of energy that shapes our reality. To know yourself becomes an act of profound respect for ourselves and the universal laws, a conscious synchronization with the flow of the universe that surrounds us. Just as the stars follow their orbits in harmony with the laws that govern the universe, we are also called to align our individual journey with universal principles. And what really guides us on this journey is self-knowledge. Each revelation about ourselves is a piece of the cosmic puzzle, a deeper understanding of the laws that constitute reality. Self-perception, like a magic mirror, reflects not only the image we project, but also the deepest nuances of our states of being. In this mirror of creation, we are called to look within, recognizing how our internal vision directly influences external reality. Understanding the metaphor of the mirror reveals the magic behind self-perception. Every choice, every thought is what mirrors into existence, leaving its mark on the reality we experience. So remember, we are the creators, but the mirror reflects every nuance of our being. Our perception of ourselves is not a mere reflection, but the sum of our intentions, beliefs, and emotions. The mirror of self-perception reveals the true nature of our connection to the whole, showing how each individual contributes to the collective experience. Our authenticity shapes the way we are reflected in the mirror of reality. The conscious choice to cultivate a self-perception aligned with our true essence becomes the key to unlocking the mysteries of our inner universe. With each look into this mirror, we have the opportunity to redefine our narrative, to reflect the light of consciousness towards a deeper and more meaningful reality. For in the mirror of creation, we find not only our reflection, but the infinite potential of our own inner journey. The universe, in its gentle response, invites us to raise the quality of our consciousness, to be a light that transcends momentary shadows. Whether you call it God, Source, the universe, or the quantum field, it reveals itself as a cosmic presence that permeates the totality of human experience. This entity transcends labels, embracing the breadth of the human journey in a unique and singular way. God, the divine architect, the source, the origin of all creation, the quantum field, the endless flow of possibilities. Each interpretation sheds light on an aspect of the unified entity, and as explorers of consciousness, we are called to decipher the language of this entity in our own lives. The quest to connect with this entity becomes a spiritual journey, an exploration of our own nature and our role in the greater existence. By connecting our individual consciousness with the unified entity, we realize that we are essential parts of the entire universe. Every thought, every act is crucial to the richness and diversity of the whole. In this meaningful encounter between the finite and the infinite, the divine invites us to tune in to the harmony of the universe, to understand that we are both observers and co-creators of this vast experience called life. Each individual, by embracing their true essence, contributes in a unique way, because our authenticities are vital nutrients for the growth of the collective consciousness. Each genuine revelation of being is a valuable contribution to the expansion of collective consciousness. I believe that authenticity is the essence that strengthens the invisible bonds that connect all beings, because it not only nourishes our own essence, but also enriches our shared existence. True magic is in the synchronicity between ancient spiritual wisdom and the quantum principles that shape the essence of the universe. It's not just about understanding, but about living that understanding. Each ancient wisdom, each quantum concept invites us to a profound personal transformation, a transformation that involves diving into the authenticity of who we are, and thus actively shaping the reality we desire to experience. It is the constant awareness that we are the co-creators of our lives, shaping not only our individual destiny, but also contributing to the vast panorama of collective existence. So today, I invite each of you to embrace this challenge of self-knowledge and conscious creation, and may each step towards full consciousness be an act of self-love and a valuable contribution to the interconnectedness of existence. So, embark on this journey with the certainty that by transforming yourself, you are co-creating a reality aligned with the beauty of your true essence. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Thanks again for watching and for joining me. Take care and see you soon.